next to you in this audience right now. Yo, my bad. I was only trying to make conversation. I mean, didn't you see Jazzy's viral video? Jazzy's viral video where everyone was freaking out in her comments about, well, why don't we walk up to each other anymore? I'm just trying to start a conversation. I really did not mean to make you uncomfortable. Yeah, no, I did see that video. I'm sorry. I'm also trying to make conversation with you, but I guess I need a little practice. Hey, did that come off weird? Ugh. I can't believe I'm seated next to you in this audience. I'm gonna be so embarrassed the rest of this show. Hey, don't worry. Yo, calm down. Hey, it's gonna be okay. Hey. You know what? I think the truest friends can sit comfortably in silence. So, let's just sit next to each other in silence. How about that? That sounds great to me. Hello? Hi, what's up? No, I'm sorry. I'm really busy. Yeah, I'm actually about to watch the show. You've never heard of it? Yeah. We can't be friends. Bye! No way, you just told your friend off like that. Like, you're such a little daredevil. Like, I kind of like when I see that side of you. Like, ew. Excuse me, who are you and why are you talking to me like that? I feel very disrespected right now, and why am I seated next to you in this audience right now? Yo, my bad. I was only trying to make conversation. I mean, didn't you see Jazzy's viral video? Jazzy's viral video where everyone was freaking out in her comments about, well, why don't we walk up to each other anymore? I'm just trying to start a conversation. I really did not mean to make you uncomfortable. Yeah, no, I did see that video. I'm sorry. I'm also trying to make conversation with you, but I guess I need a little practice. Hey, did that come off weird? Ugh. I can't believe I'm seated next to you in this audience. I'm gonna be so embarrassed the rest of this show. Hey, don't worry. Yo, calm down. Hey, it's gonna be okay. Hey. You know what? I think the truest friends can sit comfortably in silence. So, let's just sit next to each other in silence. How about that? That sounds great to me. Hello? Hi, what's up? No, I'm sorry. I'm really busy. Yeah, I'm actually about to watch the show. You've never heard of it? Yeah. We can't be friends. Bye! No way, you just told your friend off. Oh my gosh, it's starting! It's starting! It's starting! Hey, it's starting! No, you! It's the show! 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 Hello. Welcome to my fort. Welcome to my Fortnite. Welcome to my Fortnite. Oh my god, wait. Hopefully I don't like crash into everything.
Hi, it's Jazzy Anne, and welcome to the show. The show where... Can y'all hear me all right? Can y'all hear me? Is my mic working? Yay, it is. Last time I did the show, my mic was being funky. Hi, guys. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the chillest, most nonchalant episode you've ever seen of the show. I really needed a chiller episode this week. So here I am in my pajamas in a little fort. But I'm really excited. I think it'll be super fun to do a show where I'm like interacting with you guys a lot more. Because usually I don't do a Q&A until the very end of the show. But for this show, the whole show is a free-for-all Q&A. I hope you have your questions ready because there's no limits here. You can ask me freaking anything, and I'm gonna do my best to speak from the heart today. Okay. Sorry. Wait, what? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Oh my gosh, wait. No way. No way. Hang on a second. What is that? What is that? No way! No way! No way! What is that? No way! No way! What is that? No way! What is that? No way! What is that? What is that? Is that what I think it could possibly be? Is that what I think it could possibly be? Is that what I think it could possibly be? Is that what I think? Is that what I think? Is that what I think it could possibly be? Is that what I think? Is that what I think? Is that what I think it could possibly be? Oh my god, I'm so out of breath. I'm so out of breath. Is that what I... What is that? What is that? No way! No way! The captain's ship has docked! The captain's ship is back! The captain is back! The captain is back!
Bloop, scoop, poop, shoop, bloop, scoop, poop, shloop. Yeah, great point. Shoop, bloop, scoop, poop, shloop, bloop, 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 beep, blop, bloop, blop, bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't feel like talking about this anymore. This episode is so funny so far. Oh. Really? I think it's honestly mid. I would die for Jazzy. I hate you. Wait, where did she go? Okay. Shoop, bloop, poop, scoop, shloop, bloop, scoop, poop, shoop, bloop, scoop, poop, shloop. Yeah, great point. Shoop, bloop, scoop, poop, shloop, bloop, 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 beep, blop, bloop, blop, bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't feel like talking about this anymore.
Hello? Oh. Hello? Okay. I'm sorry. Bruh, it was so much harder to execute. It was so much harder to execute that bit than I thought it would be. Oh my gosh. Thoughts, 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 thoughts. Okay, come here, come here. Guys, come here, baby. Guys, that's right. I got a cat. I think I'm scaring him. I think that like this stream is a lot for him, I'm not gonna lie. Because I have super high energy. And I think it's a lot for him. Because right before I was gonna do that bit, he started running away. And guys, we're chill. I promise we're chill. He's such a little love bug. But I think that the bit just freaked him out a little bit. And that was like one of the hardest bits to ever execute. Like, why was that so difficult? Zuko. So this is my cat, Zuko. Zuko, Zuko. OMG, OMG. Wait, I want to show him off so badly. I want to show him off. Just give me a second. He's just a little shy. Zuko. Wait, maybe if I gave him more treats, he would stay. Guys, I have to be super gentle right now. Come here. Come here. Okay. This is Zuko. This is my first time ever owning a cat. Come here, hi. I've had him for almost 2 weeks now. And I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait to announce it to you guys. But there's like no way I can continue to do the show without introducing him because he will make himself known. So his name is Zuko. I don't know if you can tell. Oh wait, he just wants his treats right now. Let me give them to him. I don't want him to be afraid of the show because I'm gonna do this every week and like, good boy. Okay, this is Zuko. He's a black cat. I don't know if you can tell, but Zuko has, ooh, Zuko please, Zuko please, Zuko please. I don't know if you can tell right now. Zuko has one eye. He had to have his eye taken out whenever he was a baby. But he is the sweetest little guy. He's so silly. And like, it has been so much fun having him here. And a lot of the times people, or I feel like cats, like it's like known that cats take a while to adjust. But I swear guys, like have you ever heard of the thing like where the cat chooses you? I swear, I think he chose me. Like the first day he was already jumping into my lap and like he loves my apartment. He finds so much adventure in everything. Like he's so cute. He's so Zuko. He's named after Zuko from Avatar The Last Airbender because Zuko is one of my favorite characters in Avatar and he has a big like scar over one of his eyes. And so I thought it was very fitting for my cat Zuko. I want him to come here. He's sniffing the curtains right now. But he finds so much adventure in my apartment. Like, he loves the stage. He will, like, run through the curtains. What else does he do? I swear, guys, he does so much. He loves to sit with me whenever I edit. It's been, like, the best having him here. And I was actually really nervous. It took me a while to decide if I wanted... Wait, I need my toothbrush mic. It took me a while to decide if I really wanted a cat because I didn't want to just get a cat. Like if I'm getting a cat, it's a decision that I'm committing to for the next like 20 years, right? Baby! And so I wanted to make sure that I was making the right decision for myself. Also, because I want to be a good mommy. I don't want to just like have a cat for for shits and giggles, and then like I'm a horrible mommy, right? Hi. So I met him like a month ago, and then where was I going with this? Sorry, I'm like a little like distracted. Um but I met him a month ago, and even after I met him, I still was like, oh, I'm not sure. That's like a really big responsibility, and I was a little intimidated. I was like, I don't want to like disappoint him. I want to be a good mommy. And then I had a dream. I had a dream where I got hundreds, literally, I had a dream where I got hundreds of different cats, and no matter what, I was always looking for him. And so I took that as a huge sign where I was like, okay, I want him. This is for real, and he's mine. And he is mine. And okay, so yes, this is Zuko, and yeah, I wanted to introduce him now because he's definitely, like I said, he's going to make himself known. He honestly might become the star of the show because I feel like he's just going to make himself known. I haven't had him for that long. I've only had him for 2 weeks. So I'm going to be getting to know him just as intimately as you guys are getting to know him. Okay. So yeah, that's Zuko. Oh my God. I have the hiccups. Why? That's Zuko. He's so cute. Okay, like I said, I've never had a cat before. And okay, the thing is like, not everyone cares about cats. And that's fine. I honestly, I personally did not care about, I grew up with dogs. I grew up with a dog. Fuzz! I'm actually wearing my Shih Tzu socks. I'm wearing Shih Tzu socks. Oh yeah, I can't read the chat right now. I'm about to. If any of you guys are asking about Fuzz, Fuzz is my dog that I grew up with. Fuzz still lives at home. He lives at home with my family, and I still love Fuzz so much. That was actually another reason why I was a little nervous to get a cat, because I've only grown up with one animal my whole life, and so I felt a little bit guilty. I was like, am I allowed to get another animal? Like, am I allowed to love another animal? But like I got over it. I still love Fuzz. Just because I get another pet, like, that doesn't mean that like I don't care about Fuzz anymore. But Fuzz lives at home with my family, with my parents, and he stayed with me a couple times, but he loves being at home because he loves being with my mom. Fuzz loves my mom, and my mom is Fuzz's like hero, his number one priority. So I think he's so much happier at home with her. And but I'm excited. I have a cat. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, not everyone, I feel like not everyone likes cats, which is okay. I didn't really care about cats until I lived with my friend Miranda, she has a cat named Suki. And Suki didn't even like me. Suki literally Suki did not even like me. It took her like a year to warm up to me. But I still loved Suki. Like, living with a cat, I feel like I just didn't understand the hype until I like started hanging out with a cat. And like, oh, cats are just so sweet. Most of the time. There are some mean cats. But when a cat is so sweet, oh my gosh. It's like, it's just the most healing thing in the world. And like, anyways. Okay, yes, so I have Zuko. Oh, and yeah, it's interesting, like, it's just interesting sometimes that I forget that not everyone likes cats. And I was hanging out with my friend, and I showed him a picture of my cat, and he literally had no reaction. He was just like, oh. And I was like, bruh, like, okay, like, never mind. Like, I shouldn't have even shown you. Okay. That is Zuko. I'm like, what can I do to get him to stay with me? for this. Zuko, he's obsessed with this little toy. He's obsessed with this toy. Come here. Oh, wait. I'm not going to be able to do that in my fort. He will, like, destroy the whole fort. Come here, come here. Come here. Maybe if I just let it go. Maybe if I just let him live his life, he'll come. Okay, anyways, as much as I want this stream to totally, completely be about Zuko, also, I hope you guys accept him. I hope you guys love him and accept him for who he is. Come here, come here, come here. He's literally sitting at the edge of this blanket, which is crazy because whenever I wasn't filming, he would, like, not leave this blanket. Maybe he just doesn't. He's being Mr. Hollywood right now, and that's fine. That's so fine. Oh, okay. So as I was saying, yeah, so, okay, this is supposed to be a Q&A. I have my phone open so that I can read the chat. I am not texting and streaming. Oh. Does this look okay? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay, it's just because now I'm perceiving myself through the YouTube lens. Does this look okay? It's too late. I already started the stream. What am I gonna do? Go back in time? Okay, so like I said, wait, Zuko, please come here. Okay, I'm just gonna trust. Zuko, baby, 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 baby. Guys, I swear when the camera's not on, he's all over me. What? Guys, this makes me look like such a lame cat owner. I swear to God, like, I swear he loves to play. Maybe he just wants to chill out right now. There you go. It's a chill Sunday. It's a chill Sunday. Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna let him do his thing. I'm gonna stop. I keep, like, interrupting myself. Okay, this is a Q&A. The whole point of this stream is that it is a Q&A. Yeah. I'm in my pajamas, if you can't tell. I'm in my pajamas. Yeah, I really wanted to do something super chill this episode. Thank you so much. I have my Minecraft toothbrush mic. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, you guys are getting the realest version of Jazz right now. Except not really, because there's still a camera, and so I'm still, like socially aware that I need to, like, show up a certain way on front of the camera, you know? Okay, but yeah, I'm in my pajamas, and like this is a Q&A. We're gonna keep it real. Okay, if you have any questions, please start sending them. Please start sending them my way. Like I said, I'm looking at the chat. I am not texting and streaming. I am not texting and streaming. I'm not texting and streaming. Little Leah, am I hungry? Yes, I'm so hungry, bruh. I'm so hungry. The issue with, guys, I love Sundays. Oh, wait. Hang on, I want to fix this for a little bit. As you guys send in the questions, I want to fix this a little bit. This looks so orange. Come here, come here. Okay. Also, I'm like... Okay. Come here, come here. Come here. Wait, oh, okay. Yay! Okay, he does not want to be here. That's fine. Okay, send me your questions. Send me your questions. You guys can ask me literally anything. Relationship issues, aspirations in your life. Send me anything. Okay. Oh my God, Starry Night has a dog named Zuko. Starry Night has. I've seen you asked me if I'm gonna upload these on Spotify. Do you guys have any preference if whether or not I uploaded these on Spotify? I said I would once, but I don't really. I said that without thinking, honestly, and like I don't know if I really want to do that anymore because I want to point people towards my YouTube channel specifically. But if you would prefer to listen to these on Spotify, let me know. Let me know. I'm not closed off to it. And Starry Night has a dog named Zuko. Oh wow, there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions. My um you like okay, Ashley Bador likes my shirt. This is my pajama shirt. I think I thrifted it. I thrift almost all of my clothes. TBH. I know that's not helpful. Um but that is my truth. Um Rosemary Nelson, is there life after college? Yes, there's absolutely life after college. It's just that like that's a great question. Life after college is very interesting. I've been out of college since last May. I graduated last May, and so it's almost been like in a couple months it'll be a whole year. And I feel like I'm just now figuring out like okay, this is how I like want to be spending my time and stuff. Life after college immediately is very weird. It's I don't know cuz I don't know. At least lately I feel like okay, because you're asked to like go straight into work. This is where I'm at right now. So I'm sorry if this sounds really negative, but this is where I'm at right now. You're asked to go like straight into work. And then that kind of becomes your life. And lately I feel like literally all I've been doing is working, and I'm trying to have more of a balance of that in my life, but I don't know. I feel like that's like what I feel like that's what a lot of your mid 20s, young 20s is like you have to work hard, bro, to get where you want to be in life. And that's life, bro. But also I will say though that like while that's really challenging, I'm really happy to be out of college because I think that like I already see myself. I don't know how to describe this. When I was in high school, I feel like I was a certain version of myself. And when I was in college, I feel like I was a certain version of myself. But now that I'm out of both of those establishments, I feel like I'm really becoming my truest self. I feel like I'm in that age where I'm like, oh, I'm really figuring out who I am. And I think college, like I had a great experience in college, but um, college was not my whole life. And even though it's difficult to like be in this stage of life where I just feel like I'm working all the time, um, I am enjoying the work that I'm doing. And yeah, I feel like I said, I feel like I'm becoming the truest version of myself. And that does mean going through a lot of like mental challenges. Like I feel like I discover something new about myself every day, and that can sometimes like even though these discoveries are fun, like these discoveries aren't always like like making they don't necessarily make me feel super positive, but I feel like I'm growing so much right now. And absolutely yes, there is life after college, bruh. I'm single. I can't wait to meet whoever the hell I'm gonna marry. But that's not even like something that's a top priority for me right now, you know? Like I'm excited to keep working hard in my career. I'm excited. I feel like I'm still making new friends. I'm still meeting new people. I'm still meeting new people every not every day, but I'm still meeting new people where I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I met you." And yes, there is so much life after college. College was not my whole life. I'm so happy that there is life after college. I prefer life after college, even though it's like complicated and hard to figure out. Okay. Thank you for listening. Let me go on to the next question. My um Chili Productions. What's my biggest hear me out? I've thought about this. I don't know if I have. Oh, this isn't that crazy of a hear me out. Spencer Shea from iCarly, bruh, he is so fine. He is so fine. Obviously, I mean, whenever I was a kid, I feel like, whenever I was like a little kid, I feel like I didn't really get it. I was more interested in, um, like whenever Carly would have a boyfriend. Like, okay, every time Carly had a boyfriend or a crush, he was like so hot. So I was always like super interested in that. But now that I've gotten older, like, bruh, Spencer Shea is so fine. There was a period where I was literally just watching Spencer Shea edits on TikTok. He's so fine. He's so goofy. He's amazing to his little sister. And I mean Spencer Shea in iCarly, like the first version of iCarly, like that specific Spencer Shea. I don't think that's crazy of a hear me out though. Um OMG, OMG. Oh, I have gotten some questions of what my experience was like on Seven Supergirls. I I did watch Kaylin's video. I'm so happy that Kaylin talked about it. Um I don't really want to go into my whole story. That's definitely a story for another time. But I will tell one funny story. I will tell one funny story. Okay. So whenever I was on Seven Supergirls, um, so if you haven't watched Kaylin's video, which I totally recommend you do, and also like I caught up with Kaylin recently. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that she's doing well. And like watching her video, I was like, I don't know, it really opened up a lot of things I haven't thought about in so long. But like I said, my full story is definitely a story for another time. Um, but okay, so if you watched Kaylin's video, like it's very evident. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then still listen because it's funny, I promise. But basically, I was a part of this channel called Seven Supergirls, and there were other girls in the channel, and we would get flown out to make skits together. And our manager was just a freak. Our manager was so weird, but we were so young that we didn't have the ability to really like speak up, or like or like there was also a lot of like pressure, like I don't know, he just had a lot of power over us, unfortunately. And so it was like, oh, if we do anything wrong, like I'm afraid I'll be kicked off the channel, because this we really loved being a part of this channel. Anyways, our manager was a freak. Okay, but I was really really good friends with these girls, Catherine and Rachel. And to deal with our like freak manager, we would oftentimes pull pranks on him. By the way, okay, if you're still like, what, I don't know what you're talking about. For context, our manager was this like, he was this guy in his 60s. He was balding, um kind of like a very awkward guy. Like and yeah, just like very awkward. And like I don't know, I was worried about him sometimes. He would never sleep, and I would just see him smoking all the time. And he had very high blood pressure. Like I knew that was a regular occurrence, and it definitely wasn't helping that he smoked so much. Okay, for context. But okay, so Catherine and all of the girls, we had this one video. I think it was like we were doing a swimming competition for some reason. I think we were sponsored by a swimwear brand. So we all did a swimming competition. And I knew that I had that competition in the bag because I did competitive swimming when I was little. Um and so but Kaylin was also swimming at that point in her life. So the way that the race worked, so there was 8 girls total, so we would all go like head to head, and then whoever won would go against the next person that won, you know, that sort of tier thing. What is that called? Whatever the normal system is. Okay. But so, long story short, I get to the final round. And I'm against Catherine. Catherine and I make it to the final rounds. And I knew that our manager wanted me to win. I knew that he wanted me to win because whatever. I guess he had a vendetta against Catherine. I don't know. He was weird. He was weird sometimes. And I was definitely not a favorite, but he wanted me to win. But I did not give a crap. So I pull Catherine aside and I'm like, okay, Catherine, you are going to win this race. I am purposefully going to go so slow so that you win the race. And she was like, all right, I'm game. Let's do it. Okay. But I low-key wanted my manager to know that I was messing with him because I did not F with him. I did not F with him for so many different reasons, but I was only a little kid, so I couldn't really do much except pull pranks on him, right? And kind of make fun of him. Sorry. Okay, so the race starts and Catherine and I were going head to head. We're swimming and I take off. I'm going so fast. I'm doing the opposite of exactly what I told Catherine. I'm going so quickly. I'm racing. I'm showing off my swimming skills. I do a flip turn. I go. I'm on the second lap. I go. The second lap is the last lap. I'm going. Then, whenever I'm 10 feet away from the wall, I just start swimming in place. I wish that this video was still uploaded because you could literally see it so obviously. I start swimming in place for literally 30 seconds and then Catherine passes me and then Catherine finishes first and she's like, I won. And I'm like, oh my God, I was choking on water. Oh my God. My manager knew I was full of shit. But what was he gonna do? The video finished. We already filmed it, and Catherine won the race, bruh. And yeah, that's just one example of it probably doesn't sound like the craziest thing ever, but I don't know. To me and Catherine, we thought it was the funniest thing ever because it was so evident. It was so obvious that I was just messing with him. And that's just one example of stuff like that. I have a lot of other stories of pranking our manager, but that's a story for another time, okay? That's a story for another time. You gotta let me conserve these you gotta let me let them get all juicy and stuff, right? Okay, but yeah, that's the story. Thanks for listening. Next. I wish that it was still public. I wish that video was still public. I'm sure I could do some digging and find it, or maybe Catherine has it or something. But it was such a funny moment, and I swear literally the only reason that I was able to deal with all the crap that was happening behind the scenes was because of the other girls on the channel. We were all dealing with it together, and I feel we would team up and just do our best to get through it, right? And make the most of it. Okay. I need some water. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is fun. Oh, I'm really excited to see that you guys are here. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Amber, am I still friends with Morgan? Yes, I am. She lives in New York, though, and I do not live in New York. But yes, we are still friends. Okay, Matani. How do I tell a boy I've known for 6 years I like him? Girl, you tell him. Or boy, you tell him. You tell him. You literally just tell him. Okay, if you've known him for 6 years, maybe you guys are friends. If you want to be really cutesy about it, maybe you could write him a letter. That would be super cute. Or you could give him a phone call. What? Come here. Honestly, if you've known him for 6 years, I think it would be so super duper cute if you wrote him a letter. Because here's the thing. here's the thing. If you've, okay, I don't know if you're saying you've known him, you've liked him for 6 years, or you've just known him for 6 years. But if you guys have known each other for a while, I think a genuine, heartfelt letter would be like so sweet. You don't have to pour your whole heart out because that can be super vulnerable. But you can literally just be like, I've known you for this long. I like these qualities about you, and I like you. Do you want to hang out sometime? Put some cute little stickers on it. Draw a cute little drawing on it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And absolutely tell them. Because here's the thing. I have wasted, because I wish, like, you never know. You never know how this person could feel about you. And sometimes when there's already a friendship there or like a relationship there, there can be higher stake. There's obviously higher stakes. Like maybe that person is too shy to bring it up to you. Or maybe that person has never even really thought about it, but you would open up that door for them and they're not closed off to that door. But if you like someone, like, you absolutely need to tell them. You absolutely need to make it evident, because the alternative is you just wait around. You just wait around to figure out if they will ever come to you, ever approach you. And guys, I've done that. Okay, you know what's so funny? So I'm acting again, guys. I'm acting again. I got casted in this short film. Without giving anything away, my character has a really big crush on this person, and like my character, it's kind of the whole trope of like I've been waiting for this person. But what I think is so interesting is the director and I were talking, and we were like almost every time that I've waited for someone in my own life, like it hasn't worked out. But what I'm saying is like, sorry, wait, I'm not saying that to be like, oh, I don't have hope for you. The reason why it didn't work out was because I was just waiting. I never did shit. I never did crap about it. And I really wish, I'm not mad at myself that I did that, because I feel like once you wait for someone for that long, you will never wait for somebody again. You will never freaking wait for somebody again. And I needed to learn that lesson, and I'm never going to wait for somebody again. I want someone to wait for me. The frick. But I really liked this guy for like 3 years in college. And the thing is he knew that I liked him. So maybe this isn't a fair comparison. I think he took advantage of my affection. But I didn't ever really tell him straight up until 3 years later. And obviously it didn't work out. But after I told him, I was able to move on from it. So the whole reason I'm bringing this up is Matani, if you've known this guy for 6 years, you absolutely need to tell this person that you like them. What have you got to lose? If you come from a genuine place, then like you're not doing anything wrong. Obviously, there is such a fear of rejection. But even if they do reject you, if you're coming from a genuine place, then okay, then now you'll be able to move forward knowing that someone else will accept you, will reciprocate the feelings for your most authentic self. And it weeds out that person. If it's not reciprocal, and then you will meet someone that is right for you. That's the whole thing. Like, if you like someone, absolutely tell them, so that if it's not reciprocal, you're not wasting your time. Because guys, I have wasted. I am such a lover girl. But it's okay, because I'm really glad I've grown up as a lover girl. It's made me like look at things in a particular way. It's made me who I am. I think that I tolerate a lot less now, though, because of my lover girl past. which is good, which is good. I should have better boundaries and like higher standards. Um, what was I saying? Oh, I've wasted so much time fantasizing about people that did not want me. And honestly, like that shit is just so dumb. Like we don't need to do that anymore. I don't want to waste after you've done that so many times, it gets to the point where you're like, okay, I don't want to waste my time anymore. I want to just own my feelings. I want to be straight up with people about how I feel about them, and that's the only way that I'm going to find like the right people for me, right? So, yeah. I say absolutely go for it. I wish you all of the best, all of the love in the world. Oh, also, I mean another way to do it if I saw someone did this I don't know what grade you're in. If there's like a dance or something coming up, you could ask them to dance. That would be so cute. Like, stop. Like, that would be so cute. Like, just be cutesy and be genuine. Come from a genuine place. And if they don't reciprocate, then okay. Give yourself a big hug. Like, you did it. You took a leap of faith. And that is freaking awesome. And if they don't reciprocate, you will have another crush. And, like, you'll just have so much more confidence that you went ahead and told you were honest with this person about your feelings, you know? I wish you all the luck in the world, Matani. Tell this person you like them. Absolutely tell them you like them. Um Oh, Matani, yes, yes, go off, go off. Okay, let us know what happens. Okay, Ellie Gal, I'm a film student and just starting out. Do you have any tips in terms of coming up with ideas, concepts, equipment? Um, hmm. That's a great question. Um, any tips in terms of coming up with ideas, concepts, equipment? Okay, number one, don't worry about equipment so much. Equipment, bruh, equipment still like intimidates me so much. Um, and I think equipment is very intimidating because like whenever you're an artist, there's kind of like a sense of hi. Whenever you're an artist, I feel like you want to like do it right, right? But there is like I guess there really is the truth is there really is no right way, like perfect exact way. Equipment freaks me out because I just feel like sometimes like I can have a really great camera, but then hear that someone else uses a different camera and I'm like, so do I have the wrong camera? Like oh wow, now my camera's crap. Like my camera looks like crap, which is not true at all. And like I wouldn't worry so much about equipment. I would say I wouldn't worry about getting the right equipment. I would just start like picking up different things and trying different things. Like and figuring out what different things you like. I got a camcorder and there are so many different editions of camcorders, but like I think for a while like I got this as a gift, but for a while I was mad about it because I saw that other people had a different kind of camcorder. But then I just kept using it and I fell in love with it. Like I love the way it looks. I don't want any other kind of camcorder. I can go on and on about equipment, but essentially that's the gist of what I'm trying to say. Terms of coming up with ideas, concepts, um, literally like I don't know what kind of videos you are interested in making, what kind of films, because there's so many different films. You can make like music videos, like documentary. I don't know what interests you, what is interesting to you right now. That is definitely I would say that is how I always made my videos. Have always made my videos, and that's how I make the show right now as well. What is interesting to me right now in this moment? Um, and then yeah, go from there. I would say like how I like to come up. I mean, everyone's process is different, but how I like to come up with ideas is like sometimes I'll just get a vision for something, or just like an idea that's not even like fully fleshed out. Like I'm trying to think of an example. Like maybe just a concept. Here, like for example, I'm an idea I'm working on right now, because I like to do talking videos, so I need to like keep track of different things I want to talk about. But okay, I have this huge. I have guys. You if you didn't know, you can divide your thoughts. Okay, the notes app in my iPhone is my favorite app. You can organize your thoughts. So I have a folder completely dedicated to just random ideas. Like it's not even fully fleshed out. And anytime something comes to me, I just go to that folder and I write it down, whatever it is. No judgment. No judgment. What was I looking for? Um, oh, I wrote down. I wrote down. Okay, actually, I don't want to talk about that one. But okay, so for example, I created a music video with a princess sword a while ago, and whenever I first thought of that idea, the only thing that I wrote down was where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The only thing I wrote down was oh, okay, I literally went on a run, and that's when I got the idea. And I literally wrote down, I feel like an adventure princess when I run. And that was the whole idea for a couple, like a while, like maybe over a month. And then it wasn't until like so I write down the initial idea, and then later on I take time to just sit and let my imagination run wild. Like set a timer for 30 minutes and just let your imagination do its thing. Just no judgment. Whatever comes to you, even if you're like, "Oh, like that's another thing, that's another thing." Okay, let your imagination run wild. No judgment. Like don't even allow yourself permission to be like, "Is that good enough? Is that good enough?" Like, I don't know if that's good enough. Write it down anyways. Write it down anyways. You can decide later if it's good enough. But honestly, most of the time, like my whole life, I've been asking that question, is it good enough? Is it good enough? I don't know if that will ever go away. And I encourage you to keep making things, even if you're questioning, is it good enough? Is it good enough? Like, you'll see. You'll see if it's good enough. You'll freaking see. The only way to figure that out is if you make it and you learn. But yeah, so I guess moving forward, if you just have like a spark of inspiration in your mind, write it down. Write it down immediately so you don't forget it, and then revisit it later. And let your imagination run wild. Don't judge your thoughts. Yeah, that's what I would say. Let me know if you have more questions about that. Emma178. How do I know he's the one? Everyone says I'll know, but I don't think he's the one for me. I feel really bad being picky. He's so kind, but just not independent enough for me. Okay, then it sounds like he's not the one for you. Girl, it sounds like you already know. How do you know if he's the one? I think you know that he's not. And you just don't want to break it off. I think a lot of my life, especially when I was younger, like in high school, I always heard that like, oh, you just know when he's the one. You'll just know. And maybe that is true to an extent. I feel like that might be more of like a man thing. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like men are very much like, oh, I choose her. And it's like, boom, they chose you. And it's like that simple. And okay, that's like another reason why if a guy is confusing you, like then that's just then he's like not actually interested in you. I think truthfully, if a guy is interested in you, it will be so, you don't have to do anything except be yourself. Like it will be so easy for you. You'll just sit back and I mean not like you'll just sit back and he will go after you. That like okay. But with women, I feel like in my experience, I've had moments, or like I don't know, for most of my life, I haven't dated someone in a minute. I haven't dated someone in like, or been in a relationship in like 3 years, a committed relationship. Maybe almost 4 now. I don't care. It's okay. Um, but what was I saying? Oh, I feel like with what? What was I saying? I got distracted. I need to drink my water. I know what I was saying. Let me just gather my thoughts. Oh, hi, baby. Zuko's back. Hi, sweetie pie. Hi, baby. Hi. um, I was saying, oh my god, I'm like so stuffed up and it's pissing me off. Please give me a second. I need to blow my nose. But I will continue. Okay, thank you for being patient with me. Okay. Like I was saying, um Emma 178 asked, "How do I know he's the one?" Girl, it sounds like you already know he's not the one. Um yeah, okay, so anytime I would do this thing where like anytime I was in a relationship with someone, I would instantly be like, we're getting married. Or like even if it was a really intense crush, I don't do this anymore. Oh my gosh. I've calmed down. But even a really intense crush, I would be like, we're getting married. I just know it. I just know it. And it wasn't like um there wasn't like anything tangible, like there wasn't anything specific that about that person that made me be like, oh, we're getting married. It's just because I really really liked them. And I don't know, I've always kind of been that way, I guess, where I'm like, if I really like someone, I'm like, okay, this is it. Like this is it. But I think I've outgrown that, and I needed to. And my mom and I talked about this. I made a video with my mom, and and whenever I asked, how do you know he's the one for you? Honestly, guys, as a woman, as a girl, low key, I think you low key need to have a list. Um, and it doesn't need, I mean, like, that makes it sound like it needs to be like the most specific stuff ever. But I think genuinely whenever you're like picking your partner, someone that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with, like I kind of want to have a list. I kind of want to make sure that, no, I absolutely want to make sure that they fulfill these boxes so that I know that I'm picking someone that is like genuinely a good partner for me. Um, because also even if I really like someone and they don't check off all those boxes, um, then like, and we end up in a relationship together for the rest of our lives, like that's going to create a lot of tension. Like that person should also have the freedom to be with someone where they're the right person. That person should also have the freedom to be with someone that is the right person for them, you know? So when I say make a list, like I feel like you can hear that and be like, wow, that's so high maintenance of you. But the list doesn't have to be crazy. You know, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm too young right now to know if someone is the one for me. I feel like I won't. Another thing is I feel like I won't really know what I want until I keep dating people and meeting people and seeing who I am in relationships and seeing what I need in friendships and relationships. And I think friendships is also a really great way to kind of teach you things about yourself. And yeah, like I said, I feel like I'm learning so much about myself right now. Like obviously I want, obviously, like, I'm in a position where if I'm gonna get into a relationship with someone, like, I don't want it to just be like a casual thing, like, but at the same time, I'm not in a position where I'm like, I know the kind of person that I would want to marry. Like, I don't know that. And I think that that will just take me time. I'm only 22. And yeah, those are my thoughts. But Emma, like I said, it sounds like you already know he's not the one. And it's up to you what you want to do with that information. I think relationships can still be very special, even if they're not forever. But also, I also have the argument where I'm like, okay, but if you're like, oh, okay, like this isn't really gonna go anywhere, there isn't really a goal here, then is it worth your time? I don't know. I see both sides with that. I haven't been with someone in a very long time in a committed relationship, so I don't know. I don't know. Thank you for listening. Um, bruh, Matani, guys, Matani says that he likes them back, bruh. What did I say? If you like someone, tell them. If you like someone, absolutely tell them. I'm so glad that you told them. Okay. Whoa. Okay, guys, send in your questions. I've missed a lot of them. If I missed them, send them again. I'm gonna blow my nose again. Send me your questions. Send me your questions. Okay, I'm back. Thank you guys so much for being here with me on this Sunday. I love Sundays so much. I love Sundays. I love I love the band the Sundays. I love Sunday the day. Wait, because this was like an Instagram caption I had, but I literally forgot what I wrote. Okay, but fun fact, that's actually why I was born on a Sunday. Um, but I didn't realize that. I didn't figure that out until a lot later, but Sunday has always been my favorite day of the week, which I think I'm very different for that. No, I think Sundays get a lot of crap. A lot of people don't like Sundays, which I totally understand. Like Sunday is the day. It's like it's like whenever Sunday comes, it's like, okay, I'm accepting that like the weekend is over. Oh my God, I have to get like all of my crap in order to face this upcoming week. But I've always really loved Sundays. That's why I chose to do the show on Sundays. I love Sundays. I think that there's something about Sundays where like, okay, maybe I'm just in a position, but even when I was in school, I loved Sundays. In college, when I was in high school, no, when I was in high school, I still liked Sundays. Like, I don't know, there's something about Sundays that allow you to have a sense of rest. I feel like I'm allowed to play on Sundays. I feel like I'm allowed to like I feel like I'm allowed to chill on Sundays. And yes, there is the pressure of like, okay, I need to get everything in order for the next week, but it's still, today is still Sunday. It's not Monday yet, right? I love Sundays. And so thank you for being here with me on this Sunday. And it's such a pretty day today. It's really sunny. It's a little chilly. It's windy outside. I love Sundays. Thank you for being here. um, what happened to my voice? Um, whoa. Oh, wait. Wait, y'all got some good questions. Hang on a second. I'm definitely not gonna be able to answer all of these. But guys, don't worry because I'm making a cameo. I have a cameo. I think it's set up. You can just look up Jazzy Anne and it should be there. I'm making a cameo. So if you have any questions at any point in your life and you want a thorough video response, guys, find me on Cameo. Okay. Cause some of these questions are crazy. Everyone lives such interesting lives. Whoa. Whoa, okay. This A says, I have a crush on an openly gay third year PhD student. We've talked, but is it wrong to act on it? She studies desire, which only makes me want her more. I'm a first year undergrad girl. Should I let this go? You should tell her. Like, I mean, unless, okay, you say she's a PhD student. Is she a TA? Is she a teacher's assistant? Okay, if she is a teacher's assistant, like, how do you know this person? If she's teaching one of your classes, you need to wait until the year is over. You need to wait until the semester is over because she's just trying to do her job. But if you guys are like mutual classmates or something, bruh, you should tell them, bruh, I bet, oh my God. Like, I'm gonna say this in the kindest way possible. I bet that, like, bruh, I feel like people like that, like, so many people have crushes on them. So you should tell them. You should tell them. Like, I feel like, oh, like, yeah, it's, I don't know. Like, you never know. I knew a lot of girls that were dating and they were like a couple years apart. I don't think it's that big of a deal, especially in college. Like, I would say just go for it. And like, if you think she's cool and like, I don't know, I feel like that kind of person, I'm like imagining that kind of person, knowing that kind of person in real life. I feel like no matter how they reacted, they would be like super receptive and super kind about you approaching them about it. And if you're like, cause bruh, I bet like they're really intimidating. Like women are so intimidating. I think, like maybe write them a cute little note or something. But I don't know. I say go for it. Why not? Like, bruh, if you like someone, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, unless, I mean, obviously there's like, if someone's like married or if someone's like in a relationship, like, okay, let's like move on type of, I don't know. I actually saw this person say, but okay, to answer your question, you should tell them. I saw someone say, I don't remember who, someone said that they had a crush. They have a crush on someone. They've liked them for so long, but they have a boyfriend. They don't know how to get over it. Oh, Giselle. Okay, how do I get over a guy that's already in a relationship? I've been in love with him for a long while. Oh, and you already found out. Giselle, I'm so sorry. Giselle, it happens to the best of us. Genuinely, it happens to the best of us. It really happens to the best of us. It's gonna be okay, Giselle. I just want you to know that, okay, when I was in college, one time I really, really liked this guy. I liked him so much. And he knew it. And I'm totally gonna expose myself right now, but it's okay. I'll talk about this at some point, more in detail. But Giselle, I really liked this guy in college and he knew I liked him. I felt like I was in love with him. Like, looking back now, I don't think I was, but I really liked him. I had never met anyone like him before. And yeah, I really liked him. And we were friends. And bruh, he got me. He got my humor. Oh my God, stop. Like, I don't miss him, but I still think about him sometimes. He got my humor. He really got me, I felt like. Anyways. But he is not the man for me. And what was I saying? Yeah. Okay, so I liked him for like 3 years, and then I found out that he had been sleeping with his best friend like the whole time that he was like talking to me and like flirting with me and like making moves on me. And that shit sucked. That shit sucked. So, okay, the only reason I'm bringing that up is just like, girl, it happens to the best of us. And I need to say that, like, that was not the first time in my life that I have been shocked by another girl. Okay. That is not the first time. That is not the only time in my life that I've been shocked by hearing something about another girl, okay? Um, Giselle, it's gonna be okay. I think you need to do what you can to move on. You need to stop stalking his social media. If you guys are close friends, maybe you need to kind of distance yourself from that relationship, because being close to him is only going to continue to hurt you. I know that you don't want to lose this relationship that you already have, but be honest with yourself. If you're in love with him, you don't want to be his friend. You don't want to be his friend. You want more than that, and he's not available for that. Girl, I've been there. Girl, I've been there. Girl, I've been there, okay? Let's stop gaslighting ourselves that we are okay with being friends with guys that we actually don't want to just be friends with, okay? Because people will take advantage of that. People will take advantage of that whether they mean to or not, okay? But Giselle, I will say though that my friend literally had a crush on this guy in high school, but he had a girlfriend that whole time. And then a couple of years later, they graduated college. Bruh, now they live together. They've been dating for like almost 4 years. And their story is so sweet. So, I don't want to give you false hope, but what I'm saying is, like, just because he has a girlfriend doesn't mean that, like, okay, that could never happen for you. But if he is actively with someone right now, you do need to be respectful of that relationship, and you need to do what you can to move on from him. And don't beat yourself up about the fact that you still like him, cuz like, he didn't do anything to it sounds like he didn't do anything to make you like, I can't like him anymore, except that he's just like in a relationship now. So yeah, I would say, like, I think it's okay if you still have lingering feelings, but you just need to be aware of that and try not to act on them. Or, like, use your energy in other ways that are more productive. Like, honestly, whenever I've liked someone and I'm like, okay, I have no choice but to move on from them, I will journal a lot. I will do things that make me happy. I will work on creative projects. I will put like my heart and soul into things that really make me happy. And you just have to find happiness outside of thinking about him. And you absolutely will. And I'm so sorry, Giselle. I'm so sorry. It happens to the best of us. It really does. Okay. Amber, should you text your ex-boyfriend you broke up 6 months ago and you're so tempted? No. Why do you want to text him? Why do you want to text him? Oh, okay, guys, okay, don't spam the chat. Don't spam the chat. Like, let's chill. Let's give everyone a chance. I'm talking to you, Slay Spooky. Let's not spam the chat, okay? Also, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, also, like, I you have a guy best friend, you like him as more than a friend. I'm really scared to ask him. Girl, ask him. I talked about this a lot earlier in the stream, so just go back. Someone had a very similar question and I talked about it. Okay. What's my color and why? Oh, Lola of the week, guys. I met Lola. Lola is such a sweetie pie. What is my color and why? I love colors in general. I think, okay, I have a lot of favorite colors. I think I really love wearing green. Like this kind of green almost. But like a little lighter. And I love wearing blue. I love like jewel tones. I really love jewel tones. I love like a deep turquoise. I love wearing pink and I love wearing black. I love wearing an all black fit. I feel like such a baddie when I'm wearing all black, especially with my dark hair. Yeah. And like doing like dark eyeliner, like I love it. It's so much fun. Okay, cool. Um okay. All right, guys. Um Okay, I'm reading questions. I'm reading earlier questions from earlier. Yeah, guys, and stop spamming the chat, okay? We need to give everyone a chance. OMG, OMG. um Okay, I'm seeing so many different questions about how do I move on from so and so? How do I let go of this person that I can't move on from? Okay. Okay, if you're stuck on someone, cuz I've been stuck on someone. Okay. You literally give yourself permission to move on, bruh. I don't care. I don't care if it was 7 years ago and you still like them or if it was 3 days ago, okay? You can move on from someone. You can absolutely move on from someone. Look at yourself in the mirror and literally say, I give myself permission to move on from this. I give myself permission to accept new experiences in my life. And say that every single day. Say that every single day. You need to give yourself permission to move on from it. I think sometimes it's really hard to move on from past relationships, past experiences, because it's like, I don't know, it feels so comfortable to cling on to the past, I think. And it's almost like if we let it go, it wasn't real. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. But what I'm saying is like, guys, something I'm learning right now in my life is that things come and go. Everything in life comes and goes. That includes relationships. That includes success. Things come and go. And whenever they go, that doesn't mean that it won't ever come again. Come. Yep, I'm talking about come right now. That doesn't mean that they won't come again. And I think things in life, I think life is so beautiful and things in life are so beautiful because they are impermanent. That is the reason why we cherish life. Have y'all seen The Good Place? Have y'all seen The Good Place? A huge message of The Good Place is you cherish your life, you cherish your relationships whenever you know things are impermanent. And I'm really sorry that these relationships or past crushes or whoever or past whatever, past business ideas, past YouTube video ideas at myself. Like, I'm sorry that did not work out in the way that you wanted to, but things come and go. And when they go, that doesn't mean that they won't come again. You need to give yourself permission to grow up and to move on because life goes on. Life goes on. The world is still moving. You are not the same. Someone said they liked someone since the 7th grade. Like, you are not the same person that you were in 7th grade. I know it is so hard to move on from someone when you have all these memories but the thing is like, low key, the person that you're thinking of in your head, they're not even that person anymore. You are just clinging on to an idea, bruh. You are literally just clinging on to an idea. Even if you broke up with this person 3 days ago, like, you need to move on. Accept it. Accept the loss. Accept the loss. Because that they also have to accept a loss, right? It's not a one-way thing. Accept the loss. Take a breath. Give yourself permission to move on. Because like you deserve to live your life not wasting energy on people that aren't even like relevant in your life anymore. And I know that that sounds scary because you're like, I don't want to do that. I care about them still. Hey. You can still care about someone so deeply and move on with your life. Those don't have to be exclusive from each other. I think it is so important to accept things as they are. That is the only way that you will really find what you're looking for in your life. And this applies to relationships. This applies to everything. Like, guys, I've been making YouTube videos for so long, and I talk about this all the time, but like, if you look at my channel analytics, 2019 and 2020 was a great year for me. Like, I was popping off, okay? My videos, and a lot of you guys remember those videos. And that was a really great era of time. And I'm so grateful that I got to experience that. But things come and go. Things come and go. And Mr. Beast needs to learn this, okay? Mr. Beast, it is about time Mr. Beast learns this. Things come and go. And that doesn't mean that just because I made like a certain type of videos in the past and those did really well, that doesn't mean that I will never find success again. It might just look different. It might just be in a different way. But that doesn't mean it won't come again, right? And that applies to everything. Okay, I hope that is helpful. But give yourself permission to move on. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. I give myself permission to move on from this. I give myself permission to love this person, but to love myself more, bruh. That's what it is at the end of the day. That is what it is at the end of the day. You need to choose. You can still love this person, but you need to choose to love yourself more. You need to choose to love yourself more. You can even think of yourself as like the littlest version of yourself, a little toddler version of you. And what if she was saying like, I'm not over this person. I need to move on, but I can't do it. You would hold this kid's hand and be like, yes, you can. You are better than this. You are stronger than this. I love you, and I know that you can do this. Give yourself permission to move on. Stop wasting your time. Please stop wasting your energy. Please stop wasting your time. Please stop closing yourself off to other opportunities. That is the only way you will really find what you're looking for. Okay, and thank you for not spamming the chat anymore. Love you guys so much. Okay. Alex says, Jazzy, why don't I have a boyfriend? Everyone around me does, and I feel really lonely. Alex, I don't have a boyfriend either, okay? I don't have a boyfriend. I have not had a boyfriend in 3, I think almost 4 years now. Girl, I don't know. Why don't you have a boyfriend? I don't know why I don't have a boyfriend. But like, I honestly, if you really wanted to get a boyfriend, hop on a dating app, bruh. Hop on a dating app. I think it is actually so easy to get a boyfriend. Start approaching people. Literally start walking up to people and telling them that you think they're cute. Start asking people to hang out. I'm being so dead ass. I think it is so easy to find people that would be interested in you. Sincerely. But like, don't get a boyfriend just because you're lonely. Like, I don't have a boyfriend because I don't want a boyfriend. I don't know. Why don't I have a boyfriend? I don't feel like I need a boyfriend. I haven't met anyone where I'm like, I really like you and want to be with you. That takes me a while to decide. And also I'm in a period of my life where I'm like, I don't know, that just doesn't really feel like a priority to me right now. but I'm not closed off to it. I don't know. There's a time for everything. If you really, there's a time for everything. There's a time to be single, and there's a time to focus on work. There's a time to be in relationship. There's a time to do both. There's a time to be single. If you really want a boyfriend, bruh, get on a dating app and start walking up to people. I'm being so dead ass. Okay. Bishop. I'm not sure how to grapple with the fact that I might not have enough money to go to college. I don't know what else to do. I don't want to go to community college, but my parents do. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, that is so fair. That is so fair. If community college is the best option for you, then there's absolutely no shame in that. There's absolutely no shame in that. If you really don't want to go to community college then you got to start working. Like, and I know that like, that's the harsh reality. I'm so sorry. I wish that it was different. You're going to have to start working. You could even go to community college. My friend did this where he went to community college for 2 years and then went to a regular university for his last 2 years so he could save up money while he was in community college and living at home. You're going to have to figure out something that works for you. There's scholarships you can apply to. There are so many different scholarships online. I don't know how student loans work. And student, like, I don't know how that works actually. So I'm not going to speak about that. There's got to be some videos online of like, how do I go to college and like save money? But a lot of people I knew in college were working and going to school at the same time. And it is so unfortunate that like, that's kind of like what's expected of them. But they made it work. They totally made it work. I don't know what your financial situation is like, but you absolutely can make something work. You need to look at your situation and figure out, how can I deal with this smartly? But there are lots of ways to make money. There are lots of easy ways to make good money. You need to look up these ways. People are finessing the system left and right, and you are so capable of finessing the system as well. I've seen things of like I've seen some people sell, and okay, like I want you to make money. I want you to make money, and that might mean that you are doing something you're not super passionate about, but I want you to feel like financially stable in school. I've seen some things of people will like sell stuff on Etsy, like digital products on Etsy, and it's like passive income, but it works for them. There are ways to make money, queen. There are ways to make money. You just got to do the research, and I know you can do it. And I'm so sorry, that sounds really, really stressful. And I know that college is so expensive. It's actually ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. And I wish that it was different. I don't have any power over that, obviously. I'm wishing you the best of luck. But I wanted to let you know, like, a lot of my friends were working while they were in college, and that was kind of the norm. You so got this. I'm wishing you the best. And I hope you find an awesome scholarship. I hope you find something. I know you can do it. It will be a challenge, but I know you can do it. Okay. Michael Duber has a great point. Be an RA. You can so be an RA to get free housing. That's a great way. There are so many ways to finesse the system. Yes, great point. If anyone else has any other advice, definitely let us know. Danny G, what is my favorite cartoon? OMG, I have so many. I was literally talking about this with people last night. Okay, I love the Peanuts. I'm obsessed with the Peanuts. I've been obsessed with the Peanuts my whole life. I was obsessed with the Peanuts before they started like going viral on TikTok. Like my family game room literally had a mural of all of the kids, like a painted mural. I love the Peanuts. I love Adventure Time. I'm so late to the game, low key. I didn't ever watch it until like my sophomore year in college, but I love Adventure Time. So cute. I love SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. I love Total Drama Island. There was another cartoon I watched recently. Was it like Camp Adventure? It was on Cartoon Network. Camp Adventure? What is it? It's like a summer camp. Oh, I think it's Summer Camp Island. Summer Camp Island. I think that show is so cute. Oh, I like Steven Universe. I watched Steven Universe for a while. Um, these are all cartoons, right? Oh, Futurama. I really liked Futurama for a bit. Those are the only ones I can think of right now. But yeah. Um, okay, guys, continue to ask me the questions. Thank you guys for being here. This is awesome. I'm having fun. I hope you are. I think I'm gonna wrap this up in like 20, 30 minutes. I'm really, really, really happy to be doing a chill live stream today. I really needed this. I got some questions of like, what do I do for a full-time job? So yes, my full-time job is YouTube. I am working on another project right now outside of YouTube that I am getting paid for. And I'm acting again, which is really exciting. And that's work to me. But yeah, my full-time job, like my main focus is YouTube right now. I love it. I love it a lot. But yeah, lately I feel like all I've been doing is working, and I'm trying to find a better balance of it. And I want to keep doing the show, and I absolutely want to have every episode like be this amazing show. Like I still have so many ideas I haven't even like touched on. Like I have all these different bits I want to do. I have like lighting cues I want to practice. There are skits I want to do. But like those take time to practice and develop. And yeah, I want to make sure that I'm creating the show. I want to still do those things, but I also want to leave room for this to like be sustainable for me. And so I think I will continue to do chill episodes like this every now and then, to keep up, because I like interacting with you guys. But it's really hard. Not to be like being a content creator is so hard. Like I'm not trying to be that person right now, but it is very challenging to come up with a whole script every single week and have all these different bits every single week. And like I really care about the show. It's like my baby, so I want to make sure I'm not like working its like ass off. I want to take care of it. I was thinking about I'm still like, this show is still very much in the beginning, right? Like this is kind of an episode. This is an episode. But this is only the 4th episode, right? Oh my god. Why, like time is not real, I feel like, when you're on the internet. Everything moves so quickly, but it's only been 4 episodes. I was thinking of doing like a bi-weekly schedule so I could have time to write scripts and like prepare content to show live, because it is it's hard to do things live. You have to have everything prepped beforehand. But now I'm wondering, lately I've been thinking where I'm like, oh, what if I did a stream every week, but then maybe sometimes it's something chill like this? Or what if I streamed a video game again? What if I did every other week I do a video game, and then every other week I do the show. What are your thoughts on that? Would you like to see gaming Jazzy again? I have some ideas for games I want to play, and I think it's fun. And like that's how I first started streaming, and I miss it. I have some ideas for games I want to play. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, guys. Okay, trigger warning. Trigger warning. Okay, let's keep this a safe space. Joe, to answer your question, OMG, Joe, I will absolutely get to your question, but let me acknowledge this. Grim Water, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you're from Europe? Hey, what's up? Oh, keep it up, Jazzy. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Grimwater. You are so sweet. You are so sweet. I really appreciate you. That's awesome. Do you have any questions? You get priority. You are the best. Thank you so much. Thank you. What should I do? This is a chill stream, so I'm just gonna do a little... Thank you so much. I so appreciate you. Okay. Joe, I'm answering your question. Okay. That is something that you should not ignore, fella. Okay? That is real. That is something that you should not ignore, fella. And, you need to tell somebody. Is there one person in your life that you really trust wholeheartedly and love? It could be anyone. It could be a sibling. It could be a friend. It could be a parent. I know telling a parent is really scary though. It could be an aunt. It could be an uncle. Is there anyone in your life, one person, a teacher, someone, and you need to tell somebody? And because I want you to be okay, fella, and it's gonna be okay, fella. It's gonna be okay. But that is such an isolating battle to go through alone. I want you to tell someone, please. Please tell somebody. And if it's really scary to do that, you can just send someone a text. You can write them a letter, be like, hi, I just need to tell someone this. This is what I've been struggling with. You need to tell someone that you trust and love. And even if you're like, because I think sometimes it's scary to tell people because you're like, I don't want it to become a thing. I don't want it to become a big thing in my life. I don't even know if I want help. But you should just tell someone. And you can even say that however you tell someone, texting, letter, you can even say, I just needed to tell somebody. I don't know what I want to do about it. I don't know if I want help. Sometimes I don't want you to see me differently, right? But I need you to tell somebody, please. Because you don't deserve to go through that alone. You don't deserve to go through that alone. And it's going to be okay. It is going to be okay. It will be okay. I know someone out there. I know there's got to be one person you can tell. Okay. Wishing you the best. Wishing you so much love. Wishing you all the love in the world. I hope things get easier for you soon. Okay. Let's keep the chat. Let's keep the chat generally a safe space, please, because I want to be there for you guys as much as I can be, but also please acknowledge that everyone else here is reading this, and I want this to be a safe space. Okay. Oh, Amy Storff. Oh, Amy, I will get to your question, because I want to answer Grim Water. I said that Grim Water was the priority. Huh? Okay, low-key. Okay, I struggle with no emotion. I have days where I'm super blank. My BFF I work with gets it and doesn't press me about it, but I think I made her boyfriend feel awkward on a trip. I explained, but I still feel bad. Okay, bro, girl, queen, person, fella, I get that as F. I also have days where I have no emotion. I'm literally just like I just don't have the energy. I just don't have the energy. And that's fine. I think that's totally fine. Um, you don't, there is something so exhausting about like needing to feel on all of the time, and you don't have to be on. I'm really glad that you have a best friend that gets that. You don't need to be on all the time. And I've gone through moments like that, like long periods where I just felt like I had no emotion. I felt like I was like I felt like I didn't feel anything, and like I've gone through periods of that. I don't know, like and I will say, like, okay, once again, I will reiterate, you don't have to be on all the time, but it is worth asking yourself, like, are you having no emotion for a reason? Like, I remember when I went through that period, um, I was like not okay. But not in a way where something was happening that was like actively hurting me, but I just like wasn't taking care of myself. Um, I wasn't interacting with anybody. I wasn't doing anything that really made me happy. I wasn't trying to do anything that makes me happy. I think sometimes when you fall into that feeling of like I don't feel anything, nothing makes me happy anymore, it can be really easy to like just kind of accept that and deal with it. Um, I don't know. I'm not trying to jump to conclusions for you, but I was essentially like very depressed because like even just like doing things I loved wasn't making me happy anymore. And it was really hard for me to just like be myself and show emotion. Um, but my therapist told me that like whenever you're feeling depressed, you need to treat yourself like you are sick with the flu. Um, and see it as nothing more than that. There's nothing wrong with you if you're depressed or if you are just feeling sad. There's nothing wrong with you. You need to treat yourself like you're sick with the flu. So to me, that meant, my therapist and I discovered, to me, that meant, okay, then I need to go outside. What is medicine? If I am sick with the flu, if I am sick with depression, what is medicine for me? Medicine for me is going outside, being in nature. Medicine for me is hanging out with people that I feel like I don't have to perform in front of. I can show up however, and they will accept me. Medicine for me is calling my mom. Medicine for me is watching a movie that makes me laugh. Medicine for me is writing. Like, and I feel like sometimes when you're in that place, it can be really hard to push yourself to do these things. But you have to try. You have to try. Even if it's only one thing. Even if it's only just going outside today. Okay, I went outside. Okay, I'm gonna go back inside. you know? But yeah. I'm really happy that you have a friend, Grimwater, that you feel like you can totally be yourself around. That's very important. Cause yeah, it's so exhausting when you feel like you have to be on all the time. And sometimes people's personalities or energies just aren't like compatible, and so sometimes you will be around people and they don't mean to bring it out of you, but you'll feel like you have to perform in front of them. Like, avoid those people. Those people just aren't for you. There's nothing wrong with them though, right? um but yeah. And if you made her boyfriend feel awkward, whatever, he can deal with it. Like, actually, it's okay. Um, it's okay. It's honestly not your responsibility to like make everyone feel okay. Like you are the priority here. And if that's how you were feeling, it's okay. Okay. Awesome. Amy Storff, like I said, I was going to answer your question, queen. Hey, Amy. Hey, Amy. Guys, Amy Storff and I are low-key like this. Like, not actually, though. I don't know Amy at all, but I just always see Amy in my chat, and I'm always answering your questions, girl, because I don't know. I don't know. Like, I guess we like this. I guess we're like this. Is the process of moving out scary? I want to move into my own place next year, but it's really intimidating. Am I just overthinking it? No, you're not overthinking it. Moving into your own place is very scary. I've lived alone for 6 months now, almost 7. I moved out in August of last year. You're not overthinking it. It's a really big change, especially if you have roommates right now or if you've lived with people your whole life. Like, yeah, it's a really big change. I will say though, like, I'm getting stuffed up again. Oh no. I was really excited. Well, okay. I still like living alone. This is my first time living alone. I still struggle with it. I still struggle to always like make the most of it. But I will say that I was really excited to have my own place because I've kind of like always dreamed of that. I think I don't know. I'm very extroverted, like socially. But to be so honest, like I feel like I am very introverted when it comes to like choosing who I spend. I don't know. Like I need alone time. I need alone time and I recharge when I'm alone. It's like especially being a content creator, sometimes I just have days where I'm like I don't want anyone to look at me. I don't want anyone to perceive me. I don't want anyone to even just look at me. And I really enjoyed living alone because I feel like I have the most I have such a new freedom to like be my most creative self. I feel like even sometimes with when I would live with roommates, sometimes I felt like I would have to perform. Sometimes. Not all the time. Like even with some of my close friends, like if someone's having a good day and I'm having a bad day, like I don't want to make that their problem, obviously. So it's really nice to have the freedom to like feel whatever I want and I won't have to worry about like is someone going to judge me or am I going to like ruin the vibe, right? And I also really love having my own space. Like I love that I get to have these curtains here. I love that I get to film and no one hears me. I love I love I love how I've decorated my space. It's so me. It's so jazzy and like so those things got me really excited for living alone. I don't think you're overthinking it though. It is a really big adjustment. I will say the biggest challenge about it is like I have to be so intentional and proactive about like getting out of my apartment. Like like literally also because I'm the kind of person where like if I'm working, I will get sucked into my work and that will like be my life. But which is okay sometimes because I really do love the work that I do. I feel very lucky to love the work that I do. And I just want to soak that up like all the time. But like for example, last night, I was literally going to, it was Saturday night and I was literally going to stay in and do more work because I don't know, because I felt like I had more work to do. And then I called my friend about it. I called Koi about it. And Koi was like, Jazzy, what? Like, because I got invited to a party and I wanted to go. I wanted to go, but for some reason I was like, I can't. I have all these things to do. And he was like, Jazzy, go to the party. Cause I have not socialized with people in like over a week, bruh. Like, so yeah. I will say the number one thing is I have to be so proactive about getting out. Amy Storff, if you have a job that is not remote, then I honestly think living alone will be really great for you because you'll have your own space to return to. But yeah, I still have to be proactive about like going out to do work or like going to a coffee shop or like, okay, I'm gonna go do this like exercise class, right? So I can go talk with people, or I like, okay, I need to be proactive about making plans with my friends. It's hard. It's hard, but I feel like I'm growing a lot, and I'm at a I have different feelings every week. Like I'll have weeks where I'm like, bro, this sucks. I feel so lonely. And then I'll have weeks where I'm like, this is the best thing ever. And that's kind of how I feel right now. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to answer a couple more questions. And then I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to blow my nose again. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Thank you for accepting me for who I am. Thank you. Zuko. Zuko has literally been like cuddling with my laptop charger. I'm like, bruh, come over here. Like, what are you doing? Okay. Thank you guys again for being here. This has been so much fun. Okay, some of y'all's questions are weird. Kate, what is my go-to makeup routine? You know what? I'll totally make a video on that at some point. I can't like explain it to you without showing you, and I don't feel like doing my makeup right now. Oh, Mars, this is a great question. How do I move on from the routine when I don't have new experiences? I really crave getting out of the comfort zone. I'm finishing high school and I really don't know how. Thanks for this talk. Mars, that is a great question. I feel like I'm kind of in a similar spot, even though we are in very different positions in life. You are finishing high school and I am not in school at all anymore. How do you move on from the routine when I don't have new experiences? I feel like you gotta shake things up a little bit. You literally have to create new experiences in your life. Yeah. You have to create new experiences in your life. I think like on social media, we always see like friends hanging out and stuff like that. But why has no one ever acknowledged the fact that like, bruh, you can be the one to make things happen in your life. If you want to do a cool hangout with your friends, be the one to host it. I think sometimes, like, I need to take that advice. Like, you can create new experiences for yourself so easily. You just have to take action. Like, I always see these pictures of, like, people going on these cute picnics on Pinterest. And I'm like, OMG, I want to do that. Oh, I want to do that. Why is no one inviting me to a picnic? I'm like, bruh, wait, why don't I just make the picnic, right? Why don't I just make the picnic? So you could do something like that, like create something fun with your for your friends. I think everyone wants something to go do, but like it's I don't know, no one wants to take the initiative to make it happen. We all expect someone else is going to do it and then no one does. So be the person to take initiative. Um like like literally my guy friends told me that. Like I have this one friend and he and I had this talk where he was like you need to take initiative because everyone always has these everyone's always like, oh, why am I not invited to this and this? And it's like you can just make those things happen for yourself. And he has literally been hosting dinner parties like every other week, and they're so fun. And the first two dinner parties, it was like the same, or the first three, it was like the same group of people. And then, I don't know, he just kept like taking initiative. And this last dinner party I went to, bruh, I met so many new people. And I'm really proud of him for that. And it's definitely inspired me a lot. I think you can also shake it up in little ways. Like, okay, if you have this routine, I don't know what your routine is. So I'm just going to talk about myself. Okay, I'm gonna make this about me. No, I'm kidding. But I'm gonna talk about myself for an example. Like, I'll try to shake it up in little ways. Like, I'll go to a new coffee shop to do work. I will go to. I'll go on. I'll if I have to exercise. Like, I try to prioritize exercise as much as I can, but I don't like to do the same thing every day. So, maybe sometimes I'll go on a hike, right? You can shake it up in little ways. You can make a new meal. You can try new food. Another way to shake things up is like, just start giving yourself like random goals. Like maybe I feel like these things make a bigger difference than you would think. Like, something that really shook things up for me is I don't really go on social media as much as I used to. I started really paying attention to my time limits, which might sound crazy to y'all because it's literally my job and I post a lot. But guys, I'm being so for real. I post and I leave. I post and I leave. And then I come back to interact with you guys, of course. And then I leave. And even just a small change like that has shaken things up in my life. Yeah, I think just start creating like random ass goals for yourself. Yeah. You can even, oh my gosh, one thing I did whenever I finished high school, I made a list of all of the different things I wanted to do. Maybe I still have it. Let me see. I made a list of all of the different things I wanted to do now that I finished high school. Okay, I might not have the one from high school, but I did the same thing for after I finished college. Oh wait, where is it? Yeah, just create a list of things you want to do. It can be so random. Where is it? I know I have it still. Where is it? I have so many notes. Oh, yes, okay, I created this list. It says, so after I graduate, and I would just add to it as I was in my last semester. But one thing I wrote, I have a lot of different things, but one thing I wrote is I wanted to start boxing classes, and I did. Guys, I do kickboxing, but I don't go as frequently as I would like to. And I don't really talk about it. I feel awesome whenever I go. I don't really talk about it though, because okay, low-key, for a beginner, I don't think I'm that bad at all. Like, my kicks, guys, I got flexibility. My kicks are so strong. But my punches, like the main part of boxing, like, I'm so weak. Like, I need arm strength. I actually need more arm strength. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff on here. But I would just create a list of different things you want to do. Different things that you haven't had the time to do because you're so busy being in school. But now that you're gonna be out of school, okay, now you have the time to do those things. Okay. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna answer a couple more questions. I keep saying that, but low-key I'm having fun. Like, I don't wanna go yet, like, but I'll wrap it up soon. Yes, Graham Water, we are our own main characters for real. We can be the Instagram or the post. We can be the Instagram post. We could be the Pinterest post. Yes, guys, it is so easy to look at other people and see what they're doing with their life, see that they're hanging out with blank and blank, see that they have this really cool outfit, or they're doing this. Guys, you can do it too. You can do it too. The difference is they took initiative and you didn't. You can take initiative and make things happen in your life. You can take initiative and wear cute outfits. Like, right? Like, thrifting is available everywhere. Affordable clothes are available everywhere for the most part, unless I actually don't know about like the middle of nowhere. Like, okay, never mind. But you can make things happen in your life. Okay. Mutella 12. Yes, Zuko is named after Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, I didn't even answer. That's one of my favorite cartoons. Yes, love that show so much. Gianna C, what is my favorite song by the Sundays? Yours is Monochrome. That's a great song. Ugh. I feel like my favorite song always changes. I love the Sundays. I really love their song Goodbye. I think that will always be one of my favorite songs. I love Here's Where the Story Ends. I love Can't Be Sure. Oh, that is such a good song. Okay, but my favorite album is definitely Static and Silence. Oh, I love the Sundays, and the fact that it's sunny outside, I'm like, stop. The Sundays is probably my all-time favorite band. I love the song When I'm Thinking About You so much. I think it is so sweet, and like, low-key, I'd be thinking like I would want that song to be like my first dance song, maybe at my wedding. I love that song. Oh, the Sundays also recently released some songs that I think that they never released. They have an EP called Summertime, and there's this song called Nothing Sweet and Gone that I've been loving. There's a little ladybug on the cover. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, guys, listen to The Sundays. I love them. And Harriet, the main singer, her voice is like incredible. Oh my gosh, there is something about women in the 90s. Their music, their voices, like Mazzy Star, like these are only a couple examples. Women's voices in the 90s, oh my god, like timeless. So unique. I love music from the 90s. All right. Ooh. DJ Do Daddy. I love your username. Do you have any advice about how to find a job you're passionate about? Yeah. I do. Thanks for asking. No, I'm kidding. I think, okay, I have a couple things to say. First, what did you love to do when you were a kid? What did you just do automatically? You were never asked to do these things, but it came to you naturally. And, it might not be totally evident how that could be a career immediately. For example, maybe you love to sing, but or you loved singing when you were a kid, but maybe you're not the best singer, or maybe you're like, I don't want to be an artist. I don't want to be a songwriter. Okay, but something about singing resonated with you. So, do you know how many jobs there are in the music industry? Do you know how many jobs there are in the music industry? Like, yes, in the production side of it, and yes, in like the management side of it, but even in the writing side of it, there are ghostwriters. There are so many different jobs. That's just one example. Maybe you loved eating when you were a kid. I don't know. But like, do you know how many jobs there are related to cooking? Like, you don't just have to be the chef. There are restaurant managers. There are people that curate restaurant atmospheres. There are, right? Okay, so I would think, what is something that you really loved doing when you were a kid that you weren't asked to do? Okay, what is in that realm that kind of aligns with that? I feel like that is the first step, but that is not the only step, because even though you might find something, oh, this sounds really interesting to me, you might start it and then be like, oh, wait a second. This isn't exactly what I'm looking for. But you took the first step, and you will figure out, you will have to take the time to figure out what is right for you. But that will take a lot of trial and error. And like, I've been making YouTube videos for a long time, but the videos that I've made have never been the same. I've changed what type of videos I've been making for so long because I think that's just a part of life. You think you're passionate about something, and then you realize, oh, that's not exactly what I'm trying to do. But by trying this thing, I'm one step closer to figuring out what I really want to do. I guess another example, I have a friend who she studied, what is that called? Oh my gosh. It's like, what is that called? It's the practice of studying like, ah, I actually don't know what it's even called, but it's similar to what therapists study, but she doesn't want to be a therapist. Okay, whatever. She's passionate about this, and she first started working in like a CPS unit, like helping kids, because that's what she was studying. That's what she thought she was initially interested in. But then she realized, she was like, oh, I don't really like this line of work. It's difficult to have to like babysit these kids directly. I want something less hands-on. And now she's in a job that she enjoys a lot more, it seems like, and it still works with kids, but it's less involved like directly, and but she's still working. Ultimately, she's still working in something that is related to something that she studied. Okay, basically, I don't know if that was the best example, but I think the first step is asking yourself, like, what did I really like to do as a kid? And I think that will lead you in the right direction. And sometimes maybe there's like an overwhelm of options. Like, maybe you're interested in so many different things. Okay, guys, read this book. Read this book. Can you see it? The Defining Decade by Meg J. I have recommended this book so many times, and I will never stop recommending it. My brother read it. I recommended it to my brother. He loved it. But yeah, I think especially like anyone in your young 20s, any age in your 20s, older 20s, even if you just turned 30, I 100% I recommend this book to everybody. This book talks a lot about like discovering what you're passionate about, how to make that a career, over how to deal with overwhelm of options. This also talks about like choosing the right relationship for you and being smart about dating in your 20s, because you have to be more intentional when you're dating outside of college, in my opinion. Yes, I recommend this book. It's and sometimes I feel like it's fiction. It's a fiction book, and sometimes I sometimes don't like fiction because wait, right? No, it's nonfiction. It's nonfiction. My bad, my bad. It's nonfiction. I just got them confused in my head. It's nonfiction. Sometimes I don't like nonfiction because I'm like, oh, this is like just telling me how I need to fix myself. This book is different, I swear. This book, I feel like this book really applies to everyone. Like, I loved reading this book. It was genuinely a page turner. It was genuinely a page turner. This book got me back into reading straight up. I love this book. I recommend it to everybody. The Defining Decade by Meg J. Please, please focus. Okay, whatever. The Defining Decade by Meg J. Okay. Okay. I think I am done for today. Okay, this was so much fun. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for accepting me, for wanting to do a chiller live stream. Your girl, I needed this so badly. But I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy that you're here, and thank you for listening. And I hope that some of this resonated with you. I hope that you can take this and apply it to your own life. I hope that it was helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Wait, let me grab Zuko so he can say bye. Come here, come here. Ooh. Okay. Zuko says bye. What? Okay, he says bye. I'm sure he will be making himself known in future episodes. I'm so interested to see what happens with him. And if anyone is like, oh, who is that? Who is that? In future show episodes, yeah, just let people know that's Zuko. Okay. Mwah. Bye. This was such a pleasure, as always. And thank you again for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. Don't forget to brush your teeth. I'll see you next week. Bye.